Hello, 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 I'm Ruby Burrito and welcome to today's video. It's Tuesday, August 19th, so we've got a Black Lion update for you. If you're new here, I do talk about the Black Lion update every Tuesday. ArenaNet will do an update to the Black Lion Trading Company. Usually it's something that's on sale or a new item. Starting which you'll see in the back is the Peaceful Rainbows Homestead Sky. One of the cool things about this video is you actually get to see what the current sky looks like, and then they swap it so that you can actually see the difference between the current sky and the Peaceful Rainbows Homestead Sky. And then after that, you're going to see what is going to be the new unique weapon in the Black Lion chest, which is going to be the Haunted Anchor Axe skin. Now, coming back to the game, we can look at the Black Lion Trading Company here. Peaceful Rainbows Homestead Sky. You can see we do have a video, or we have some pictures, and yeah, this is a video. I'll get thrown off at the beginning because the only thing that's moving is the sky scale in the corner. It's very similar to the video that they have for this release. I really like that they have this in here. Somebody did mention that they would prefer if we get some more of this for like the gathering tools. I think this is really good, a really good way to showcase some of these items. I think the gathering tools would be better served in this manner. For example, this is how the gathering tools are currently. And sometimes, apparently, it doesn't show quite the extent of what they're looking like. But what they have, if we go back to the Homestead Sky, really good looking here. I love that they have it set up this way. This is really good. So 800 gems for that. The next item that we're going to be talking about is going to be the Black Lion chest update. If we scroll, or we go down here, we can preview the Black Lion chest, and we can talk about what's in the Haunted Essence chest. You're guaranteed to get a Black Lion statuette. As always, the other guaranteed item is going to be a fine Black Lion die canister, yellow. The common dies are going to be Solar and Lunar die kit, Glint's Winter die kit, Crimson Lion die kit, and Blue Shift die kit. So if you're looking for dies from those sets, they're more likely to decrease in cost over the next couple weeks. Uncommon is going to be the Dokkaebi Warhorn, or the Dokkaebi set. Not sure that I'm pronouncing this correctly, so I do apologize if I am butchering this, but it's a really cool set. It looks like the Oni. That's the Warhorn. Here's the hammer. They've got like a fire coming out, and you have the Oni mask there. This is the great sword. You have the mask down here, and the whole sword, or the whole flame, is on fire with like a red talus thing down here. It's not the right term for it, but you guys get what I mean. Now, additionally, uncommon, you'll have, as always, a vintage Black Lion weapon box and Black Lion claim ticket. The regenerative chamber chair is also still available. This is the last exclusive. And the new one is going to be the Haunted Axe, which I showed, or you could see in the beginning with that trailer. So you've got like this eerie, spectral miasma floating around it. The chain does move here. I don't see this chain moving, but this does look really good. The rare skin is going to be the Necrotic Essence skin with a nice green hue there. Would look pretty good on a Necromancer if you're sticking with the green of a Necromancer. Otherwise, the Glyph of Overload and the Glyph of Alchemy are going to be the two glyphs there. And then, as always, you have your contracts down here. If you're curious about the home nodes, you have Omnumberry, Flaxseed, Iron Ore, and Ancient Wood. So again, these will be less expensive if you're trying to get these on the trading post. Not what everybody's looking for, but it was actually something that I looked at when I was trying to fill my home instance. So hopefully that's helpful for somebody. Anniversary sales and a freebie. There's another round of anniversary sales. That's going to include Black Lion chest keys, 30% off. And as you can see, there's a little gift icon here. That means we have a free gift waiting for us. So if we look here, this is 0 gems. We can get a free Black Lion chest key. You'll be able to get that once. It'll come in the mail like this. You can gather it, take it, however you want to put it. And then the Black Lion chest keys will be 30% off. They'll move over here, and you'll have your vouchers in the middle here. So there are a bunch of vouchers that are going to be 10% off. We can go to the promotions tab, and we can look at all of them. Black Lion backpack and glider voucher, Black Lion chair, finisher, glider, outfit, musical instrument, and weapons voucher. If we go to it, if we click on it, you can actually see what is available to be chosen in each of these, and you can see what you do and do not have unlocked, which will be very helpful if you're looking at grabbing any of these. So they are varying prices. If you want to take a pause here and look at what those costs are, this is a really good time. If you, for example, the outfits, look at how many outfits are in here. It's a good time if you want to grab something that you've been missing and you don't want to wait for it to pop in the store. We are going to be celebrating 13 years of Guild Wars 2 history. Speaking of 13 years of Guild Wars 2 history, there is also an expansion sale going on. So expansion 5, Janthier Wilds, is going to be a 20% discount. Secrets of the Obscure will be a 30% discount. End of Dragons, which is expansion 3, will be a 40% discount. And you can get the Elder Dragon Saga. I will have a link. I'm going to pause quickly. I do not make any money. I'm not an affiliate. I'm not a partner or anything with ArenaNet. I just want you guys to be aware of this sale. So I do not make any profits or anything off of these sales. So I'm going to have a link. It's just going to be a link to the Guild Wars 2 website. It's not an affiliate link or anything like that. And I'll link it to the page that's talking about it, just so that nobody is worried that I will be trying to make any money off of this. But if you go to the shop and you go to buy Guild Wars 2, if you go to the Guild Wars 2 homepage, otherwise you can see what is on sale. So currently you'll see that Visions of Eternity, you can actually bring this over. Visions of Eternity, which is going to be X-Pack 6, $25 US. Janthier Wilds is on sale for $20. Secrets of the Obscure is on sale for $17.50. End of Dragons is 40% off to $17.99 because this one was more expensive when it released than these were. It's originally $30 instead of $25. And then if we go back, we can come back down here, hit the right thing. Path of Fire and Heart of Thorns are currently $12 US, which is crazy. Base game, as always, is free. And there should be a bundle as well. Here you go. Here's the standard Elder Dragon Saga collection. 50% off from $50 to $25, which includes Heart of Thorns, Path of Fire, and End of Dragons, which is a huge deal because, like we just showed, End of Dragons is 17 or 18 by itself, and these are 12. So that's an extra $5 saved if you're buying all of those. The deluxe and complete editions are also on sale for 50% off. This is going to come with the Living World seasons and a whole bunch of stuff. So if you want to explore that, feel free. And we also are going to have mounts and skiffs getting refreshed starting on Friday, August 22nd. That's going to be 20% off. If you want to take a look, go to the promotions tab. I do know that there are at least one person was looking for the new Sky Scale skin that recently came out, so maybe take a look at that when we get that reset on Friday, just to see if that's in and if it might be even on sale. So returning this week as well, if we scroll back down, 20% off Recharging Teleport to Friend, Blackline Garden Plot Deeds, and Blackline Contract Boards. Again, I've said this before, I have the Janthier Wilds Expedition contract. I have all the contract boards. The only one that's showing up is the Janthier Wilds Expedition contract. I do believe that this is a bug or at least an error on ArenaNet's side. Make sure that you don't have this. Go to your homestead or go to your home instance and go to the contract board. If Janthier Wilds shows up, don't buy this again because you'll have to request them to refund you this because it will not be able to, it's not going to work for you. You already have it unlocked. It's not going to provide any extra benefit. And then the Garden Plot Deeds are not showing here because I do have all of those, but those will be 20% off as well. That's going to wrap up everything for the Blackline update. We did have a lot to talk about today. We do have one last week for the Festival of the Four Winds, which we do have our achievements for here. We have our daily and our festival achievements, so be sure to go grab those. Other than that, I do believe that's everything I wanted to talk about today. If you guys have any questions or if you want to let me know about something else that's going on or if you liked any of the skins, feel free to let me know down below in the comments. Otherwise, if you've been enjoying the content or if you want to stay up to date on every Blackline update, which again, I'll be tossing out every Tuesday, feel free to hit that subscribe button to stay up to date. So thank you guys so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one.